Hello, my name is Randy Ripkey. I'm the owner of Accurate Messages and the developer of TASbiller Cloud. This is another in a series of the Yes You Can videos. This one is titled 5 Things to Do. This could be a very lengthy list. I tried to get my top 5 things for this video that from my experience and from the experience of my customers are a few things that everyone should be doing. I'm sure I'll get some comments and things to add to this list later. So, first of all, number 5, rates and terms and conditions. Regarding rates, don't perpetuate problem rates. If you have determined that your rates are not what they need to be, make sure at least new customers are coming on at desirable rates where they need to be priced so you can make some profit. Also, make sure that your terms and conditions allow you to raise rates without notice. I've always been of the practice of when I raise a rate, it's on that invoice. They have a notice on there that says, based on analysis, your rate may have changed, and if they see that notice, their rate changed. I found that giving a person a month's notice just gives them the chance to perhaps shop around, and that's not always a good idea. Chances are they won't even notice that line on the invoice that says the rate went up. Number 4 on things to do is marketing. You'll always be in selling mode. The simplest way is to have a good website, and you really don't need SEOs, these search engine optimization. I see people spending thousands of dollars a month on this, and I hope it's paying off. I have none of that on my website. I get several leads a month resulting in 2 or 3 new customers, and for me that's fine. Now, maybe you're trying to grow more, faster, what have you, and if these SEOs are working for you, then great, but otherwise, at least have a decent website that presents a current image of your company where people can find you if they're looking for answering services in your local market. Probably the easiest thing to do next is to always carry business cards with you everywhere you go. There are people that don't know answering services exist. Good story that just happened to us recently. My wife needed a new cell phone, and we went to the Sprint store, and we had to wait a while for a cell phone as usual, and we were standing outside, and right next door was a sub shop, and there were 2 or 3 vans pulled up there from electricians, and these guys were obviously just having lunch together, and she walked over there and used her 10-second elevator pitch and dropped off a business card, and the next thing we knew, a week or so later, we got a call from them and picked up a new client. You never know. That's just one simple thing to do that doesn't hurt and doesn't cost much. Number 3 on things to do would be stay current with technology. I'm a big fan of hosted solutions. They save a lot on IT costs. I now have at least 2 fewer people on my payroll for IT. And last year when COVID came along, moving all my agents to be remote, a hosted solution was a breeze. Big fan. You're probably looking at a picture right now of the one piece of equipment in my office. Actually 2, that's the Comcast router there as well as the firewall. And I have no more equipment. It's so nice to not have to worry about maintaining servers and all the related costs. This next picture is of my office, and you can see I have a couple of stations set up for agents whose internet went down or has power problems or what have you. They can come to the office to work if they want to, but certainly not what it used to be. There used to be computers at all those desks. Now there's just 2 of them sitting there. So nice to not have all the equipment to worry about. Number 2 on the list would be to know your numbers. Use the magic number, watch that video. You should know your payroll costs, know your expenses, know those numbers, and keep an eye on your expenses. Watch for those expenses that creep up and try to keep a handle on those. Knowing your numbers is just critical. And the number 1 most important thing to do is networking. At a minimum, be a member of your user group. Always be a member of your regional if possible. They tend to have meetings perhaps in your area you can drive to or get to more easily. And certainly be a member of ATSI. The user group will be made up of members using your same platform, and that's very important to stay on top of developments for your equipment and new features and that sort of thing. As you expand regionally and nationally, you then start meeting people with different size services doing different things, and it's a learning experience. When I first got in the business, I knew nothing about the answering service business. My background is in real estate appraisal. I saw a brochure on the manager's desk for the STA that was still active at the time, the Southern Telemessaging Association, and I went to one of their meetings in Atlanta and learned this was the most sharing group of people I've ever met. It's from that group of people, those people who turned into friends over the years, where I learned how to make money and save money and how to handle whatever situations come up in the business. So the value of that networking is priceless. Thank you. Please like my video if you found this helpful, and subscribe to my channel, and have a nice day. Thank you. Bye-bye.